Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Admiral bringing you a 93-11 Nuketown domination gameplay with the Galeelington. The Galil, we always put Ington after everything because it makes it sound funny. The Oggington, the Spazzington, I don't know. It just sounds pretty funny. So this could have easily been 100 plus. I went 93-11 once again, and if I didn't die one off Blackbird twice. I think I died one off once and then two off another time. And if my chopper gunner didn't get shot down within like 2 seconds, I call it in. It's like and it gets shot down in one missile. So enough of describing my banes and woes in this game. It would have been amazing if it was 100 plus. Yeah, and I kept getting bullshit at the end because we really needed the win. And at the beginning, I was kill whoring like crazy. Because I wasn't defending the flags, and it was a really close win, and that caused me to get a lot of deaths, and I should have capped the flags at the beginning. But here's a little pro tip: if you let the enemy cap the flags, and you're in a team or you're by yourself and you're gonna play the objective, get your kill streaks, wait for them to start gaining the lead, and then cap the flags, because you'll get an extra few minutes since the score limit's 200, and if it's going in their favor, then you switch it to your favor, you're gonna gain that extra 2 or 3 minutes, I think. It's like 1, 2, or 3 extra minutes, and that's enough for any kill streak and anything you can do. So the discussion of this video, or the topic of this commentary, is will Black Ops 2 be laggy? This is gonna be a tough one because we all know when Black Ops 1 came out. I got it in December 2010 when I got my Xbox. It was really laggy. Trying to play with friends was a nightmare. Like, just met my buddy Dreram. He's graduating now. I was a 8th grader. He was a junior, and now I'm a sophomore. And I added him because I knew how to get. Because they had this stupid restriction. This is kind of off topic. They had this gay restriction since we're here in Germany. Since our parents work for the Department of Defense, the government or the military, and we can live here. And there's some restriction in Germany with some map packs. It lets you buy it, but then you can't download it. It's like you cannot download this item, error code, blah blah blah. And you look it up, and it's like a region lock. And I figured it out. I just went on Google and crap, and I looked it up, and it's like, oh, you need a VPN. So I'm like, yeah, set up a VPN on my laptop, hook it up, and then it'll detect you as USA, and then you'll be able to download it and then play it. And then I had to do that for Dreram, and we just like started sweating it out. And this was completely off topic, but it's just easier to talk about stuff that in like my experience, stuff that I've experienced. And like, I don't know, I really don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just trying my best with this commentary. Not that I'm nervous or anything, but I remember in my early commentaries I'd be like, oh, I'm so nervous for some reason. It was because it was only like my 3rd or 4th video. This is like my 40 or something, 30 something, and I'm really loving commentating. So let's get back on track. We're trying to play with Dreram was a nightmare. We'd get black screens every time we tried to play. He'd be like, yo, are you in my game? It'll be like, Call of Duty Black Ops in the corner in the bottom right. It'll be a black screen, Call of Duty Black Ops. He'll show the loading symbol. And I'm making hand gestures right now. And it would show the loading symbol, and it would be like, unable to join game session, server disconnected, unable to connect to host. It would give me and him those errors. He'd be like, okay, you host it. I'd host it. We'd search demolition. I'd be like, yo, you're in my game. He'd be like, nah, dude, I got black screened. And it was just horrible. And then like in February, we could eventually play. Like, they fixed it out in January. I got the maps in February. And like I played with him before I got the maps because I'm having a lot of trouble with the thing. But I don't really remember. My time frame is getting screwed up. So right there I die. Wait, I don't even know. So let's get back on track. Now, the black screen was a huge problem with people online. They were saying they were having it. People were complaining left and right, and my chopper keeps getting shot down. Always shoot in their spawn, because the guy with the Strela can easily whip that thing out really fast and easily mow you down. It's not really mowing down, it's just cheesing you out with the Strela. I kind of voice cracked there. So will Black Ops 2 be the same with the connection issues, that's not even that's just the tip of the iceberg. I don't really use that saying. Right. You'd be like playing a game, you get your Blackbird, and the host would dashboard. Now, people are not. I'm not sure if it's dashboarding or if it's. I usually connect to people. I like 99% of the time connect to people in the UK, Britain, Ireland, Netherlands, Switzerland, just Europe, mainly United Kingdom though. And look at that, the infamous spawn when they're pushing. And right here, I'm like, oh, I'm cutting it close. We might lose this. So I'd play with them, and I'd have like a 3 bar all the. Wait, I don't even know why I said I was playing with other people in Europe, but ooh, I get that clutch. Like sometimes I run off the flag and then I miss it. So I get 3 bars all day. My download speed back in my old house was 3 megabytes per second. Moved into my oh yes, I had to talk about my new connection, but we're gonna finish this little topic right here. And ooh, it gets pooped on. I needed to kill that guy for my streak. I'd have a 3 megabyte download speed. I really didn't know my download speed because I didn't run tests back when I was in my old house. We moved to the one I am right now. We still had a 3 megabyte per second download because the same guy who owns our old house we're renting, and the military pays for most of the rent, and so we can get this house off post. And with the leasing, you can't change the internet. So what happened was I'd have a 50 millisecond ping to Google, but a 150 millisecond ping to Frankfurt, and it was horrible. It was horrible, bro. And I'd have 3 bars. I'd think it was my shitty router, and then I switched it to I switched my locale to United Kingdom, and I started connecting to people. With Modern Warfare 3, it connects you to people depending on your IP address. It uses your IP address, and look at that epically failing pre-firing. It detects your IP address no matter what your locale is set to. People in my school, they complain a lot. I had a lot of people at my school. They complain a lot, saying, "Oh man, I got 2 bars all the time." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, you gotta set your locale to United Kingdom." Because naturally, since we're Americans, we'd set it to United States. And then Dre told me, "Oh no, man, you gotta set it to UK." He's like, "Yeah, I had the same problem. I'd have 2 bars, and then my KD was .44, and now it's a 1.6 on here, and a 1.8 on Modern Warfare 3. It's dropping because I'm using unorthodox setups, and I was using shotguns, and that took my KD down by like 20 points. And yeah, point 20 obviously. Look at this. I die in 1 missile. What the hell? No, that was 2 actually. It's just baffling how fast I got shot down. But Black Ops depends on your locale, and that can be laggy as well. But I keep getting off topic for some reason, and I have a feeling I'm going to run out of time. But let's get to the point. Like, you'd have I was wondering, I got off topic because I was wondering if it was the people in the UK that dashboarded, or just the Black Ops server randomly lagging the host out. Like, you'd get your chopper gunner, you'd be like about to call it in, and then it would be like, you would freeze for 2 seconds. You'd be like, yeah, the host dashboarded. It would give you a black screen saying server connection timed out, which means the host shut off their Xbox. If the host shuts off their Xbox, it'll say connection interrupted. Goes to an immediate black screen. There's a one-off Blackbird fail. It's a Treyarch server fail or something. Because in Modern Warfare 3 that doesn't happen often. In Modern Warfare 2 it did. In Modern Warfare 3 they improved the connection, but then they ruined it again with lag compensation. The host not leaving the game or dropping out, or leaving the game is inevitable. The host getting disconnected from the matchmaking server was really reduced in Modern Warfare 3. In Black Ops, it was at its peak. The host would randomly get booted. It would be like, just booting from the game, lost connection to blah blah blah, and it would boot the host from the game, and then it would boot everybody, and then you'd lose your chopper. And that happened so much, I can't even count. If I had a penny for every single time that happened, I'd have like a couple $1,000s right now. Something around that. It was just unbelievable because you'd be owning, tearing it up, getting your kill streaks with your buddies. It would all of a sudden, connection interrupted, you'd be like, oh, fuck. And then it would go good again. You'd be like, oh, yes, nothing happened. Connection interrupted. It would do that back and forth. And then it would bring you to a black screen saying, lost connection to host. Or it would just say connection interrupted. Everyone will be running in place, and it'll just boot you out. that never really happened in Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3. The Modern Warfare 2 host migration was the first game host migration was introduced. I was about to say Modern Warfare 2 was the most, was the first Modern Warfare 2 introduction. I don't know. I was about to fail in that sentence, but I'm correcting myself. Modern Warfare 2 was the first Call of Duty with host migration. And here I get picked off again. I was fighting for this flag, dude. And fight your last breath. That music inspired me. It was just inspiring. And what was I saying? Yeah, it would just boot you from a game. Connection interrupted. And you get booted. Like, oh, I lost connection to host. Oh, and the host migration. Yeah, right. I figured out where I was. The host migration in Modern Warfare 2 was horrendous. I was playing with Drerom, and here I get picked off again. Look at that triple kill. And we get our Harriers. I was going for a nuke with the, I think it was a sniper. It was an intervention or 50 cal. I'll get my Harriers. Harriers waiting on your host migration. We sat there for 6 minutes. And it would say sending packets 100%. And it would be like 40%. Like 30 seconds later, 44%. We'd be like, ah, yeah, we'll just wait it out, bro. And eventually we just had a dashboard because we were going to get a dual nuke. But, of course, that was crushed. And I just hope Black Ops 2 will not have the same issues. Since it's Treyarch's probably reusing the same engine like Modern Warfare 3 did to Modern Warfare 2. It's really the only way Call of Duty goes these days, with Activision being somewhat of a cash cow. The Call of Duty is the cash cow of the Activision, and they really don't want to be efficient. They want to be efficient, and they don't want to put enough time into their games, so they reuse the old engine, and I think that's going to lead to Black Ops being a laggy game. Black Ops 2. So, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed the commentary, please leave me a like, rating. It would really help me out tremendously. Yeah, so a lot of people say it helped me out tremendously, so it would, because it's the truth. And yeah, this has been the Admiral. Black Ops 2 better not have lag, or I will fucking kill whoever is setting up the matchmaking. And peace.